Hello everyone, we have tragic news to report here on CountryCast. We have learned that former member of the Oak Ridge Boys Gospel Music Hall of Fame and Tri-State Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame inductee Wesley Calvon Newton, also known for his stage name Calvon Newton, passed away on Friday, March 3rd, 2023, at the age of 93 years old. According to an obituary from the Ryan Funeral Home out of Trenton, Georgia, for Newton, the legendary singer passed away peacefully at his home, Lookout Mountain, Georgia. Earlier today, on March 13th, the Oak Ridge Boys turned to their official social media account and shared rehearsals with the gospel choir this morning for Calvin's funeral. A blessing to see and sing with so many longtime dear friends. We are singing The Circle Will Be Unbroken. Joe Bonsall also shared yesterday to his social media, heading to Georgia for a funeral. An old Oak Ridge boy passed away, Calvon Newton. He also crowned Newton as the sweetest tenor voice you'll ever hear, along with sharing this photo that you see here noting Calvon in the middle. The Oak Ridge Boys group has quite the legacy throughout its several years. The group has consisted of several members throughout its years, with the current lineup being Dwayne Allen, Joe Bonsall, William Lee Golden, and Richard Sturban. And Calvon Newton brought his tenor voice to the group back in 1953, when the Oak Ridge Boys were originally known as the Oak Ridge Quartet. As you see here from his obituary, it reads, from 1953 to 1956, Calvon sang with the Oak Ridge Quartet, now Oak Ridge Boys. They recorded on 3 labels, Oak Ridge, Gospel Tone, and Dot Records. They did covers of 2 hit pop songs, Crying in the Chapel and I Believe, that Calvon was featured on. In 1955, Bob Weber took ownership from Wally Fowler and moved the group to his hometown of Statesville, North Carolina. Even before Newton's time with the Oak Ridge Boys, he was heavily involved in music and sang. Prior to the Oak Ridge Boys, he was a member of the Blackwood Brothers, Crusaders group, and had a nightly radio program out of Columbus, Georgia. And after his time spent with the Oak Ridge Boys, Newton continued his career in music by joining the group Son of Songs, and his career spanned over many decades, even finding a home on the Gaither Homecoming Friends and Family show. A very big loss for the gospel music community as well as the country music community. Our hearts and prayers go out to Newton's family and friends during this difficult time. Guys, thank you for tuning in to CountryCast. That will be all for today's video.